It's time for the rundown. Tune in as Amelia and Lori share their must-dos in some of their favorite cities, amuse you with their guilty pleasures, share the UnSong Promo Hero of the Week, and help decipher all those impossible text acronyms.
Hello and welcome to the rundown. Today is our 4th episode and I'm so exciting, and it also happens to be Christmas Day when this is dropping, so we can get into that. We are so excited that everyone is joining us. I am your host, Amelia Model, Vice President of Sales for Promo Corner, and with me is my friend and Christmas tree earring girl over there, Miss Lori Bolton, Vice President of Sales at Logomark. Lori, how are you?
Hi, Amelia. I can't believe it's our 4th episode. Where did the time go?
I'm excited today. It's the 4th. We're getting in our groove. We have our city picked, which I'm really stoked about. I wish I could have visited this year. We have an unsung hero, which you're going to do this week. And then we have our binges. And of course, I get to tease you and prod you on our acronyms and emojis. So
I've been studying.
Good girl. And I have my book already, my props. So to get started, we always catch up on what we've been doing the past 2 weeks, but I guess my more relevant question is, where the heck are you, Lori?
I know. I keep you guessing, don't I, every week. So I am in Prescott, Arizona at Point of Rocks Campground. I'm not going to give my space out.
Don't give your plot number.
Yeah, exactly. So I am in our 24-foot trailer. I consider it quite luxurious. I'm not in a tent on the ground. So I'm camping in the trailer for the next 2 months until our house is finished.
That's awesome. And you are lucky you are in a camper by yourself right now. So when I go, we camp, we have a 5th wheel. So it's a little bit bigger. I think it's like, I don't know, 40 some feet long because we have kids. So we have 4 of us, and it has, the bump outs, but still that's roughing it to me. Like every time the kids jump down off their bunk bed, you're like getting motion sickness because it's rocking and the doors slam and open at, early in the morning, depending on how everybody rises. And so you're in solitaire, like it's quiet. It's nice.
So quiet. I've got my 2 cats with me, which is so cool. So when you were talking about like kids getting up and jumping off the bunk beds, when the cats jump,
you
the whole trailer shakes. I'm like, what was that? So I'm getting used to the noises, and there are no lights out here. So at night when the sun goes down, it is dark. I will take a little flashlight and walk around just to get some fresh air at night. So I've got my Keurig, I've got my Cheetos, I've got my overnight oats, gluten-free.
You're set then, right?
A beautiful bouquet of flowers on my table. I'm like so good. And my cats, my little gatos are here. So I am loving this. And there is a trail that I'm going to explore tomorrow, but the trailhead is off of the campground. So I'm going to try it out tomorrow. I just need to walk over, just not far at all. And the trailhead's right here. So I love exploring. More for you on the next episode of because I'm here for 2 months.
Yeah, that's a long time to be in a camper. It's like living in a tiny house.
Yeah, it is living in a tiny house. But again, I have everything in my, refrigerator, microwave, stove. I've got everything.
And very nice.
I know. So fun.
Gosh, you always live the exciting life. For Lori to be bebopping around, I feel like I'm just stuck here in my box here, my office every day. Well, it is, like I said, today that this is airing is Christmas Day. So I don't typically wear a Santa hat and my Christmas light earrings, but I thought I would get in the spirit. And because it's the holidays, we are recording this a little bit early. So I am going skiing, but I have not actually left yet. So I will get to talk about that at a later date. So that's my big planning, is just trying to get packed up, holiday shopping. I did everything online this year because stores are picked over, and 2, I just don't like that. I'm too lazy to leave the house. I can just click, and in 3 days it gets here. I don't have to worry about my kids saying, I want to go shopping with you, and then trying to find stuff. The boxes come, I hide them in my closet, I wrap them, keep them hidden, and that's what I did this year for
Perfect.
holidays.
So wait, where are you going? Where are you going? for
Oh, we
holidays?
are going to Breckenridge. It's like a 9.5 hour drive from here. So we drive, this is the 5th year that we've gone. There's not a ton of snow, so I don't know how great it's going to be, but we've already committed, bought our lift tickets, made our reservations, because you have to pre-plan your ski dates because they're controlling the mountain and how many people are on it and everything. So
Gosh.
it'll be a different experience, but we need a little bit of a change of scenery, and we can hop in the car, and so that's what we're going to do. And if it sucks,
You're gonna have a blast.
I'll drive back home because I can. Okay, so speaking of traveling, I should have picked Breckenridge as my city, but I didn't because I don't know what's open this week. So instead, it was my turn. So this week for the city of the week, I picked Seattle, Washington. I've only been to Seattle once, but I absolutely loved it. I was up there last year, so a little over a year ago, at the Northwest, the NWPMA show, the regional show, and then I visited with some clients. And because I had a couple of days, I wanted to kind of do some exploring. And so my recommendation, if you are in the Seattle area, is to stay at the Edge Hotel. Have you heard of it? The Edgewater. It's called.
It's so lovely.
Yeah,
I haven't
Edgewater.
stayed. I've like walked through because I don't think I could have gotten that on my expense report approved.
So there is a trick of getting a cheaper rate, and I don't want to divulge my secret on here, but I will tell you offline how you get a discount. If you
Email Amelia.
Yeah, if you say you are with a certain group, you can get a discount, and they don't check, so you save some money.
Nice.
But the Edgewater is amazing. One, it's the only hotel that's actually on the water line. So if you're in the bar and the restaurant, which is all one big open room, there are piers and you can look out. There's full glass. You can see people kayaking by while you're sitting there eating. And then the other really cool thing is this is like the hotel that all the rock stars have stayed at. So like the Beatles have been there, Zeppelin has been there, and they have certain rooms designated to those stars. And I got, the cheap room to approve budgets. But I have talked to some suppliers that go there for work or just for fun because they love it. But there are rooms that have balconies, I guess, or like double doors, and there's a bathtub right there. And because it's high enough, you can like be taking a bath in one of those clawfoot tubs, have the doors open and look at the water. And no one can see you because there's nothing on the other side. It's just the water. And nobody in a kayak can like look up that high. So
that sounds amazing.
Food was good. Wine was good. Beds were comfortable. It was a great place. So
Tub was good.
Hotel.
That's awesome that you got to do that.
It's good. So you have been to Seattle. So what is your pick? Where do you suggest folks go when they are in Seattle area?
Well, this is my favorite. And I have to tell you, I've been going to this restaurant and entertaining clients at this establishment years, Amelia, years, but it's called Purple. Just the name makes me smile.
Is it the one with the purple door in the alley?
But no, that's not it. So there's 2 locations of Purple. There's one in Seattle, downtown Seattle, and that unfortunately is currently closed because of COVID. The one that's open is in Woodinville, and that's actually over by BDA.
Oh, okay.
And St. Michelle Winery. It's like all over in that area. It's so cool. It's got a wine bar. The one in Seattle, I love it because it's 2 stories and the upstairs part looks down at the bar and just super cozy. They've got cheeses that I've tried to find at Whole Foods and some specialty stores that I can't find. I mean, it's really amazing wine. The wine list is, pretty incredible. Just a really cozy place.
Cool.
So it's called Purple.
Awesome. Well, once travel lifts and next time there's an in-person show, I'll have to make my way up there again and check it out.
We're going to have to coordinate our trips. We're going to have to coordinate so we can do some of the stuff, this fun stuff that we talk about together, and maybe do like a live clip of us traveling some Purple. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if anybody else or anyone that has been to Seattle, please make sure you tell us where your favorite spot is.
Yeah, I can't wait till we're able to. Crossing our fingers for maybe end of Q2. I don't know, but we can't wait to get back out.
Okay, so we'll get there soon. In the meantime, we have an unsung hero this week. And Lori, I'm going to let you do the pleasures because you know the nominator and the nominee. So
Thanks, Amelia.
take it away.
Our senior VP of production, Errol Boucher, has been with us now 15 years and runs an amazing facility at Logo Mark. And he nominated Veronica de Santiago. Nobody even knows who she is. You would never see her name pop up on an email, but she is the one that schedules production for every single order that comes in the building. She solely does this on her own. When she takes vacation time, we need like backup. It's crazy. But right now, I have to tell you, there's not blankets to be found in the industry. We happen to have a handful, and every other call is about blankets and embroidery. And she is behind the scenes scheduling, navigating all of these orders. She's truly, truly amazing. So our unsung hero is Victoria de Santiago, and she's our production manager.
Awesome. Congrats, Victoria. And because I'm familiar with your facility, I know how large the warehouse is and all your stations. I haven't been there since you guys probably kind of moved stuff around with COVID in the factory, but it's a lot of ground to cover, a lot of ground to cover.
Coincidentally, today, an email came out from one of my RSMs we wanted to do a pizza party for the team. And they specifically called out Veronica. Like, we need to do something special for Veronica's. And this literally came out an hour before this. So she's definitely someone special and knows how to navigate and schedule. I don't know how she does it. And she's so calm.
Awesome. So when Lori sees you next, Veronica, or when she instructs somebody in your facility and you schedule the production of one of these lovely decorated drinkware pieces, you will have something to hydrate while you're running around the factory trying to keep track of everybody.
Exactly. I am going to send her one of these. It'll be nice for her.
Okay. Well, that's awesome. Congrats, Veronica. And thank you, Errol, for nominating somebody. Okay. So like I said, every week, every time we meet, I try to guess where you are. And I also have learned to try and guess what your guilty pleasure is. So I never know what you're going to do. You were really calm last time. So I'm going to go first this time because I'm talking and I took the mic. So for my guilty pleasures this week, I kind of, my brain works in weird ways. So if I see something happy, then I watch something sad. If I see something like Ruthless, then I see something Hallmarky. So I watched two things. The first one is called Hillbilly Elegy. Have you heard about it? It's a movie. It's got Glenn Close and Amy Adams. It's based on a true story. I've really been into like these true story docuseries type things. But the premise is a young boy who grows up in Kentucky, like in the mountains. I must have also a Kentucky thing. Last week, my show was about Kentucky with Queen's Gambit. But he grows up in a very hard lifestyle. His mom has drug issues, some probably mental issues. His grandma was abusive to his mom. He ends up getting through all of that and going to Yale to become an attorney. And this is a true story. He wrote the book and then he did the movie, but it's a really good story about overcoming and also family and what ties you together and bonds you and how you have to separate and when you can help and when you can't. But it's a really, really good story. And then on the flip side of that, I've gotten sucked in. Well, I've watched the whole second season already, but it's called Virgin River. And I know a lot of people have been watching it because I've seen a lot of posts on Facebook. Season 2, a nurse practitioner, her husband dies. She moved to like this small town in California to just like get away from it where nobody knows her. It's totally like a Hallmark series. Like it's just one of those type of movies. So very just decompress and watch it. Very goody. Everybody's super nice and friendly and not like, not exactly what you experience. Everyone's in each other's business, but everybody's been watching it. I've seen a lot of things on Facebook with other people following it. So around family time and holiday time, if you need some good shows, that is a good one. And it's kid friendly. So you can watch it with your family. Hillbilly Elegy, maybe not any younger people, maybe like, 13 and over, 15 and over, somewhere around there. So those were mine. Both are on Netflix. So if anybody's been watching Netflix, check them out on Netflix.
That's awesome. All the ones that you mentioned, I like have not, except for Crown. Like Crown, I'm addicted to, and I'm ready for the next one. But all these other ones, I've got my list going now, Amelia. I've got to figure out how to get them into the trailer.
I don't travel everywhere like you between cities and pop it around in your camper. So when I'm stuck at home, I watch that. And I also watch a lot of tablet time when I'm working out. I put my tablet on, so I'm not completely into them, but if I'm on the elliptical or treadmill, I put it on and then I can kind of burn through series.
Oh, that's awesome.
So what has been your guilty pleasure this week?
So honestly, I know you're looking for something like really juicy from me.
Yeah, I am.
I have been 100% disconnected. So not on purpose, but it's been really nice. So I've been 100% disconnected here at the campground. They have like 40 channels you can get, and it's just from the antenna. Like, so it's not in anything cable, but it's local news and local shows. And for some reason, I cannot get the antenna to work. I've got the booster. I've called the front desk and they sent their maintenance guy over. And of course, they see a female. They're like, is the cable plugged in? Yep, the cable's plugged in. Promise. Lights on. It's working. It's, like checking all the basics. And okay, so I appreciate it. But yes, I would love for you to double check though my work just to make sure that, it's plugged in. So this guy was so nice, Richard. And he came over with a new cable to see if that was the issue. It's not. So there's something going on with the antenna on the roof of the coach. The problem is it's like part of the coach.
Yeah.
So I called the mobile RV guy. He said, "Oh, I'm headed over to Points of Rocks tomorrow and I'll stop by." So he came by and he's like, "I don't know what to tell you. It's like something's wrong." So bottom line is I have had nothing. So I've been putting on holiday music on my phone as my little background music here, and it's just been kind of nice. So I've been 100% disconnected.
That's crazy. Except for now, you're recording a Zoom call, so you have good internet at your campground.
I have great internet at the campground, and I was worried, but yeah, they have internet.
Let me teach you the tricks of camping because I have been there, done that. You have internet, like you have bells and whistles. You said front desk. When you said front desk at a campground, you have a different style of campgrounds than I go to. They do have a person that checks you in, but there's no like concierge or anything.
This is not concierge. He came over in his like little 4-wheeler buggy.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, it's yeah.
If your TV doesn't work, you have good internet. So all you have to do is get on your tablet or your computer and you log into Netflix and you can watch TV off any of your devices.
Amelia, it's on the rules. I'm not supposed to stream. And I'm so afraid of getting kicked out. If I get kicked out of this campground, where am I going to go?
Okay, so next time you're at Starbucks, what you do is you download onto your Netflix account. You can download a movie to your device and then you can watch it and it stays up. You have access to it for like so many days after the first time you watch it.
That's what I'm going to do.
So when we go to campgrounds, internet is pretty much non-existent. Like there's some places I can't even make a phone call, and that's good and bad. My kids are with me, so I'm not too worried about it, but nobody can get in. You're like up on a hill. So I do this on airplanes too, because you never know if you're going to have Wi-Fi. So I always download movies to my tablet. So if I can't access something live streaming, I have something to watch. So I'm not just staring there, like twiddling my thumbs.
I love it. So maybe I'll do that this weekend. I'll go to the Starbucks, see if they'll let me in and download a couple, and then I can come back and watch. But I have been I have no idea what's going on anywhere. I have zero, my TV. I've got 2 beautiful TVs in here. And I cannot get the darn antenna. So if anybody knows, like a camper and knows, they said I have the boosters on. I don't know. I offered to go climb the ladder on the back of the rig to get on the top. And the guy's like, "I'll do that for you." Like,
are you parked under a tree?
No. And then they checked that too, but they've got internet hotspots all around. I know it doesn't sound like I'm really camping, but they make it for people that are staying for any length of time, like me, 2 months. There's the snowbirds come, from Canada and other places too. They're here for like 6 months. So they make it so they can, get by. So I hope by the next time we air, I will have some guilty pleasures for you. But mine has been really just decompressing and enjoying the sounds of nature.
Yeah.
love it.
That's not a guilty pleasure. That's just that's a good, like, detaching is that, maybe that is a guilty pleasure, like removal from the outside world a little bit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
I'm good.
That's good.
Good.
Okay, so I get to start torturing you now. It's time for what's the meaning. So
All right.
again, Lori knows how this works, but for anybody that has not seen, which is probably the majority of the people that are watching right now, this is the part where I torture Lori. So I will show her some little emoji cards, and there's a group of emojis, and then she has to guess what that means. And then I also show her acronyms. So if I was to instant message her or text her a combination of letters, what does that mean? What am I saying? Listen, we are educating people here. We are saving you one bad text at a time. So this is no joke, people. Pay attention. And that also, because it's a holiday, if somebody messaged you, these might be some responses that you reply back. So I put some thought into it.
Thank you.
Here we go. So the first acronym is, can you see it?
Oh dear.
AFC. Not KFC. This is not Kentucky Fried Chicken. AFC.
My mind's going to bad places right now.
Okay, remember, this is something that you would
holiday.
This is something that you would send, like, over the holiday season. If someone messaged you, especially at work, if someone sent you this, if someone sent you something and you replied back, this is a reply that you would send them because it's the holiday season. AFC.
Okay. AFC.
Make
always fun, Chad.
Chad. Oh, that Chad.
Chuck. I can call him Chuck. Always fun, Chuck.
I'm glad you said Chuck because I heard a different word that just came out of my mouth. So I'm glad you corrected that for the listeners. Okay, so no, it's not Chad. AFC means away from computer.
Oh.
So if someone is messaging you about work right now, you'd be like, AFC, fool. It's the holidays. I'm away from my computer. Fuck off.
AFC ... fool. That's going to be my new one. And then SOS, Budweiser. AFC.
Okay. Number 2. This is, my handwriting sucks, by the way. I'm sorry.
I can read it.
DC. 2 letters. DC.
Damn cold.
Girl, this is about the holiday season.
Okay, so let me think one more time. Holiday season, Christmas. Deer's running.
DC. Where are you getting the running from? DC.
Oh, that was R. You took it down. DC.
This is why I make you guess, because you crack my shit up every time we do this.
DC.
Oh my gosh. What are we doing? What are you doing right now? DC.
I'm damn cold.
Disconnect.
Oh, all right. I wouldn't even have thought that.
People are blowing up your phone. Be like, DC, man. It's a holiday season. Disconnect. Get away from it. Ooh, God, I can
practice these with Lucas and see what he comes back with.
I can only imagine where you're going to go with this one.
Oh, dear. If you're worried, I'm worried.
I'm worried every time. I never know what's going to happen. Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
The letters are GAS.
Is this still holiday theme?
I mean, you could use it around. It's a little bit more formal, but this is something people could say around holiday time or. You're meeting and greeting, and it's a little more formal.
I was going to say, see, now I've got holiday stuff in my mind. I was going to say good ass Santa.
Yeah, not BAS, is badass Santa, good ass Santa.
It
is greetings and salutations.
All right. That's ridiculous.
So since Lori's binge was completely G, now we're going to the PG-13 in these. I love it. Okay, this is the last one. This does not have to do with holidays, but part of your education because you have a teenage son. and I have a teenager, and oh my God, I'm really embarrassed of my handwriting. This is AITR. AITR. This is something, if you have a teenager and you see this on their phone,
Oh dear.
you're going to be like, excuse me, I need to see what's going on over here. AITR.
Shoot, Amelia. If I have a teenager and I see this on Lucas's phone, always into rum. I don't know.
No, adult in the room.
In the room, in the rum.
Kind of like SOS, but it's more
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, someone over shoulder. Okay, adult in the room. I like it.
Yeah.
Or always in the rum. Either one's appropriate because you could have a teenager who is into the rum.
You could.
And then you're in trouble.
You could, but I think they have different words for that too.
I know.
Okay, so those were the acronyms. Good job, Lori.
I didn't do good at all today. I'm 0 for 4.
These are, so I have my emoji cards.
Okay.
Again, I'm limited to the cards, so it's hard for me to put together just randomness. So I tried to group these as best as I could. These are all kind of, I don't want to say holiday-ish, but they could fall into something you do. So first one right here for people that are listening, it is, I don't even know what you call that guy. It's like a stone face.
Is it a chia head?
It's supposed to be like a soapstone rock, I think, like a carved rock. And then there's a picture of a star.
Star bright.
Star's the second word.
Yeah.
And I literally said it, and I was trying not to I didn't say it, but because of the picture explaining it, I have to kind of.
Soap star. Soap opera star. Rock star. Oh my gosh.
Rock star.
What happened to just like a regular, like soft petting rock? Why did you have to make it a man? Like, I don't know who does this.
Get my Post Malone on and listen to some rock star right now.
Love it. Rock star.
Okay. So here's the next one. It is a monkey, a shirt with a tie on it, and a briefcase.
I want to say like no monkeying around, but I don't see a no. Monkey play?
Who carries a briefcase?
Business people, work people, professionals. Monkey business.
Yes! I feel like I have to act these as much as I have to show these.
You do, because that one was a little hard.
Yeah. So the business,
Yeah,
it's
like
a
monkey
business.
business.
Yeah, the shirt with the tie and the briefcase business, monkey business. Okay. This is what we're all doing today.
I got this.
Or on Christmas. This is a I don't even know what that is. It's got confetti, like a hat with confetti, or one of those.
Happy hour time.
And
Party
it has
time.
a clock. Party time. Yeah. So
Did I
it's
get that one?
confetti with an old school alarm clock. Yeah, party time.
Yes. So 1.5 I got.
Good job, Lori. I'm going to get the other ones too, so I can mix it up and really, really stump you.
Did you stump me on the the words? Those were hard today.
Sorry. I'm
okay.
trying to like group them together and get you like, so once your brain starts moving in one direction, it kind of flows. So
The first one, AFC, just my mind automatically went naughty, and then I couldn't get it out of naughty for all the rest. I was ruined. Sorry.
I can think of some really bad ones, but I won't go in that direction right now.
But it's like it was stuck. And anyhow, once I got there, it was not good. My thoughts were not good.
Okay. Well, we'll try to keep it clean. It's Christmas. I mean, there's gonna be a cuss word that slips out once in a while. Normally this is where we end, and I didn't tell you, but because this is Christmas and our next episode airs on January 8th, which will be after the New Year's, I was just gonna ask you if you had any like New Year's resolutions or anything that you're trying to accomplish next year besides getting moved into your house.
Yeah, that's a big one, Amelia. Getting moved
out of the
into the
camper.
house. I'll know soon. Like I'll know exact date soon. So definitely getting moved in the house. And one of my resolutions is I really want to I really want to help more people this year through my coaching circle. So that is super important to me, to help women on their journeys. So I'm going to say that.
Yeah. So do you have like a Facebook page that people can join as a group, or are you doing it more one-on-one?
I'm doing it more one-on-one. I can do group sessions. You just have to make sure that the group
Gels, like,
that it makes, because some people really are private, super private.
So maybe
yeah.
for next year we add a little segment in here that you can give us like one healthy tip or something.
I would love that. I would absolutely love that. And it's nothing crazy. It's not going to involve
something that you can actually attainable. Let's
Yes.
make real goals.
Yes.
2020 was a shit show and we all know it. So for 2021, let's make goals that are attainable, that make us feel good about ourselves once we accomplish those.
I love it.
And that could be getting out of bed and getting dressed before a certain hour in the morning. I mean, goal doesn't bar can be really low. Let's just hit something that we meet and then we can raise a little high.
Yes. Yes.
So
yes,
I would love for you to, maybe you give me a tip and then the next time I tell you if I incorporate it or not.
I would love it. I would love it. What about you? What's your New Year's resolution?
So again, this year's just kind of been a hot mess with what we're doing, and I drink too much wine and alcohol. I totally need to cut that out. I talk myself out of exercising, put on my workout clothes, my yoga pants every morning. Like I'm already dressed. Then I get busy and I forget. So I am going to start incorporating these egg weights that you gave me. They have their own little bag.
I love that you're using them.
A mini dog and put in here. But yeah, Lori sent me, these are like a new thing. And I've started to see Facebook sponsorships from companies too, but these are like, are they 3 pounds a piece?
Those are, I sent you, I think those are 1.5 pounds each.
Oh, well, God, I'm really out of shape. Then I was like, these little bad boys are heavy.
They actually work. I mean, it's like they'll burn, like if you're using it on your elliptical or on your treadmill, 30% more calories.
So you just slide them over your knuckles like this and you hold them. And then when you walk, you're just burning more calories. Does it help with the turkey
100%.
arms?
Yes. If I was wearing a tank, I would show you my arms, but I use them every day on my walks and you can totally tell a difference.
Awesome. Okay. Well, my goal is once I get through the holidays, I always have an excuse. There's always a holiday. Once I get through this year's holidays, after New Year's, I got to like get a plan and actually, again, make it attainable. 5 days a week is attainable, but make a plan of what I need to do to kind of just get healthier and also keep my mind right.
Exactly.
When you sit too long, it's all connected, body, mind, soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that was kind of, sorry, I just threw that on you last minute, but I thought I wanted to talk about that. So thank you. Thank you again for joining. And now I know that we will find you in your camper, but we never know where your camper might be parked. Lori might move around to different locations and throw us off.
Just might if I get kicked out of here because I'm streaming. I'll let you know. No, I'm going to be a good residence here. I promise.
Okay, perfect. So thank you, Lori, for being on here with me and doing this. And I am thankful for you. I'm thankful we got to start doing this show. So really looking forward to, again, this is airing on Christmas Day. Our next one will go out on January the 8th. And the following day is my birthday. So I think we're going to have cocktails when we do that one.
Yes.
Next day will be my birthday.
Yes, I have it in my calendar. You know, that's a great idea. We'll have to incorporate cocktails.
Okay. I'll come up with some good texting, like birthday ones.
Oh yeah, there you go. I love it. I'm so thankful for you and this opportunity, and just it's so much fun. It really is just a blast. So
it is, especially right now. So
yes, Merry Christmas.
You. Yes, thank you everyone for joining. We hope we shared a little brightness to your day, or maybe a distraction during seeing your family or not being able to see your family this time. Stay tuned on January the 8th for our 5th episode. And be sure to comment, let us know your city of the week. If you have an unsung hero, be sure to nominate them, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, Lori. Bye.
Thanks, bye.